Have you ever felt completely stuck when someone asks you, "Tell me about yourself," in English?
Oh, yes, that moment when your mind goes blank and you forget everything?
You know what to say in your own language, but in English, the words just disappear.
That is exactly what happens to so many English learners around the world.
Your heart starts beating fast, your hands feel sweaty, and you just say, well, I don't know.
But here's the good news. Today we are going to solve this problem forever.
By the end of this episode, you will have a simple plan to answer "Tell me about yourself" confidently in any situation.
We will teach you 3 different ways to introduce yourself. One for job interviews, one for casual conversations, and one simple method for beginners.
Hello and welcome to Daily Speaking English Podcast, where learning English feels natural and fun. My name is Lena.
And I am Ben. Hello, Lena, and a warm welcome to all our wonderful listeners joining us today.
Hi, Ben. How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling excellent today, thank you. How about you, Lena?
I am very excited because today's topic is so practical and useful for everyone learning English.
I am excited too. Before we begin, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to our podcast if you enjoy learning with us.
Yes, please. Subscribe, like, and share this episode with your friends who are learning English. And remember to turn on notifications so you never miss our new lessons. That support really helps us grow.
Wonderful. I am completely ready to start. Lena, shall we begin?
Yes, let us jump right into our lesson today.
Lena, I have a question for you. Have you ever been in a situation when someone asked you, "Tell me about yourself," and you did not know what to say?
Oh, absolutely. When I was younger and learning English, that question made me so nervous.
Why did it make you nervous?
Because in my mind, I had so many things I could say, but I didn't know which things were important to share.
That is exactly the problem many learners face. They know information about themselves, but they don't know how to organize it.
And when you speak in a new language, it feels even more difficult because you're thinking about grammar and vocabulary at the same time.
You're worried about making mistakes, so sometimes you say nothing at all.
Or you say too much and talk for a very long time without stopping.
Both situations are uncomfortable, but today we're going to give you clear strategies that work.
Let us start with the most useful structure for answering "Tell me about yourself." This works in formal situations like school meetings or professional settings.
This structure has 3 parts. It's very easy to remember.
The 3 parts are present, past, and future.
Present, past, and future. That sounds simple.
It is simple. First, you talk about your present. This means who you are right now.
You say your name and what you do currently. For example, my name is Ben, and I'm an English teacher.
Perfect example. Or you could say, "My name is Lena, and I am studying business at university."
See how simple that is? Just your name and your current activity.
Next, you talk about your past. This means what you did before now.
You can mention your previous job, your studies, or your experience.
For example, I worked as a secretary for 3 years.
Or, I studied computer science at college.
These sentences give people context about your background and experience.
And finally, you talk about your future. This means your goals and plans.
What do you want to do next? What are you hoping to achieve?
For example, I want to help more people learn English online.
Or, I hope to travel to different countries and learn about new cultures.
This shows that you have direction and ambition in your life.
So let me put it all together. Present, past, future.
Here's a complete example. My name is Ben. I'm an English teacher. I studied education at university and worked in schools for 5 years. Now I want to create online courses to reach more students around the world.
That was excellent, Ben. You covered all 3 parts smoothly and naturally.
Thank you. The structure makes it easy to organize your thoughts.
Now, Ben, what about our beginner friends who are just starting to learn English?
Great question. For beginners, we have an even simpler version.
Yes, we call this the simple and safe method.
When you're a beginner, you don't need to say everything. You just need to say something clearly.
Exactly. Less is more when you're starting out.
So, for beginners, just share 3 simple things.
First, say your name.
Second, say where you're from.
And third, say one thing you like to do.
That's all you need. Let me give an example.
Please do.
My name is Ben. I'm from London. I like to read books.
Perfect. That was clear, simple, and easy to understand.
And it gives people enough information to start a conversation with you.
Here's another example. My name is Lena. I am from a small town. I like to listen to music.
Wonderful. See how easy that is?
When you keep it short and simple, you feel less nervous and more confident.
And remember to smile when you speak. Smiling makes you seem friendly and approachable.
That's such good advice. Your body language is just as important as your words.
Now, Lena, let's talk about a very specific situation that many people worry about.
What situation is that?
Job interviews.
Oh, yes. Job interviews can be very stressful, especially in English.
In almost every job interview, the first question is, "Tell me about yourself."
But here's the important thing to understand. In a job interview, they don't want to know your whole life story.
No, they don't want to know about your childhood or your family history.
They want to know how you are a good fit for the job they're offering.
So your answer should focus on your skills and experience that relate to the job.
Before the interview, you should read the job description carefully.
Yes, look at what skills and qualities they're looking for.
Then choose 1 or 2 of your strengths that match what they need.
For example, if the job requires someone who is good with computers, you should mention that.
You could say, I'm very comfortable using different computer programs, and I learn new technology quickly.
That's perfect because it directly answers what they need.
You can also mention relevant experience from your past.
Like, I worked as an office assistant for 2 years and I gained strong organizational skills.
The key is to keep it focused on the job, not on random facts about your life.
So it's like a short advertisement for yourself that shows why you are perfect for this job.
Exactly. You are marketing yourself as the best candidate.
Now, let's talk about a completely different situation, meeting new people in casual, friendly settings.
Yes, this is very different from a job interview.
In casual situations, you want to be warm, friendly, and interesting.
You're not trying to impress anyone. You're just trying to make a connection.
So, what should you talk about in these situations?
You can talk about your hobbies, your interests, or things you enjoy doing in your free time.
For example, "Hi, I'm Ben. I love playing guitar on the weekends."
Or, my name is Lena. I enjoy trying new recipes and cooking for my friends.
These answers show your personality and give people something to talk about with you.
And here's a great tip. After you introduce yourself, ask them a question.
Like, "What about you? What do you enjoy doing?"
This turns it into a real conversation instead of just you talking.
People appreciate when you show interest in them, too.
It makes the conversation feel natural and balanced.
So you share a little, then invite them to share a little.
Exactly. It creates a friendly back and forth exchange.
Lena, I know some of our listeners feel very shy about talking about themselves, especially in English.
That is completely normal and understandable. Speaking in a new language can feel scary.
What advice can we give them to help them feel more confident?
The most important thing is practice. You need to practice saying your introduction out loud.
Yes, do not just think about it in your head. Actually speak the words.
You can practice in front of a mirror so you can see your facial expressions.
Or you can practice with a friend or family member who can give you feedback.
Even practicing by yourself while walking or doing chores helps a lot.
The more you practice, the more natural it will feel.
And start small. Do not try to create a long, perfect introduction right away.
Just start with a few simple sentences like we showed in the simple and safe method.
Once you feel comfortable with those sentences, you can gradually add more information.
Building confidence takes time. Be patient with yourself.
And please do not worry about making mistakes.
Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Everyone makes them.
Native English speakers make mistakes too. It is normal.
The important thing is to keep speaking and not let fear stop you.
Most people are very kind and understanding when they know you are learning English.
They will be patient and encouraging, not critical or judgmental.
So take a deep breath, smile, and just speak. You can do this.
Now, let's go back to that present, past, future structure we talked about earlier.
Yes, I want to give a complete example so everyone can hear how it sounds.
That would be very helpful. Go ahead, Lena.
Okay, for the present, my name is Lena. I'm an English teacher, and I love helping students improve their speaking skills.
Good start. Now the past.
I studied English literature at university, and after graduation, I worked in a language school for 3 years.
Nice. And now the future.
Currently, I want to reach more students through online teaching and create helpful learning materials that anyone can access.
That was excellent. You told a complete story in just a few sentences.
It covers who you are now, where you came from, and where you are going.
This structure works so well because it is clear and organized.
People can easily follow your story and understand you.
Now, sometimes you want to make your introduction more interesting and memorable, right?
Absolutely. You don't want to sound boring or exactly like everyone else.
So what can you do to stand out?
You can add one fun fact or interesting detail about yourself.
A fun fact makes you more memorable and unique.
It also gives people something easy to talk about with you.
What kind of fun facts work well?
It could be an unusual hobby, an interesting experience, or something surprising about you.
For example, I can juggle 4 balls at the same time.
Or I have visited 20 different countries.
Or I collect old coins from around the world.
These facts are interesting, but not too personal or private.
You can add this fun fact at the end of your introduction.
Like, my name is Lena. I teach English online, and a fun fact about me is I speak 4 different languages.
That's memorable. People will definitely remember that detail.
It makes you seem more interesting and gives people a conversation starter.
But remember, just add 1 fun fact. Don't add 5 or 6 things.
Right, keep it simple and focused. Now, Lena, let's talk about common mistakes people make when introducing themselves.
Yes, this is very important. We want to help everyone avoid these problems. What is the first common mistake?
Mistake number 1 is talking too much.
Some people get nervous and they just keep talking and talking without stopping.
They share every detail of their life for 5 or 10 minutes.
But people can't remember all that information. It's too much.
Keep your introduction short and focused. Usually 1 or 2 minutes is perfect.
What is mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2 is not practicing before you need to introduce yourself.
If you wait until someone asks you, you might feel confused and lost.
Practice your introduction ahead of time so it feels natural and smooth.
What is mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3 is being negative about yourself or your past.
For example, saying, "I'm not very good at anything," or "My last job was terrible."
Even if you had difficult experiences, try to frame them positively.
Focus on what you learned or how you grew from those experiences.
Always keep your tone positive and forward-looking.
What is mistake number 4?
Mistake number 4 is sharing too much personal or private information.
Especially when meeting new people, you don't need to tell them everything about your family, your relationships, or your problems.
Keep some boundaries. Share appropriate information for the situation.
Save very personal topics for close friends later.
And what is mistake number 5?
Mistake number 5 is not thinking about your audience.
Your introduction to a new friend should be different from your introduction in a job interview.
Always adjust your answer based on the situation and who is listening.
Think about what they want to know and what information is relevant for them.
These are excellent tips. Avoiding these mistakes will help you sound more confident and professional.
Now, let's give some example introductions so our listeners can hear how they sound naturally.
Good idea. Listen carefully to the pronunciation and rhythm.
Imagine someone asks me, "Tell me about yourself." I could say, "Well, I'm Lena. I love teaching English and helping people around the world improve their communication skills. I enjoy reading and spending time outdoors."
That sounded very natural. Here's mine. My name is Ben. I work in education. In my free time, I like to play basketball and explore new restaurants in the city.
Those were both casual and friendly. Now, let me give a more formal example.
Go ahead.
I'm Lena, and I've been an English educator for several years, focusing on conversation skills and pronunciation. My passion is creating accessible learning resources for students at all levels.
That sounded very professional and polished.
And here's a casual one. "Hey, I'm Lena. I'm really into photography. I also love trying different types of coffee from around the world."
Perfect. That one was relaxed and showed your personality.
Listeners, pay attention to how we vary our introductions based on the situation.
The words you choose and your tone should match the context.
Ben, I think it would be helpful to share a personal story about learning to introduce yourself in English.
That is a wonderful idea. Personal stories make lessons more real.
When I first started learning English, I was very shy about speaking.
What made you shy?
I was afraid of making mistakes and sounding foolish. My pronunciation was not good.
I think many learners feel that way.
Yes, so when someone asked me to introduce myself, I would just say my name and then stop talking.
You were too nervous to say more?
Exactly. But then my teacher told me something important.
What did your teacher say?
She said, "Mistakes are proof that you are trying. If you never make mistakes, you are not challenging yourself enough."
That is beautiful advice.
Those words changed everything for me. I stopped being afraid and started practicing every day.
And now look at you. You speak English confidently and naturally.
It took time and practice, but anyone can do it.
Now, when someone asks you to introduce yourself, what do you say?
Now I say, "I'm Lena, and I'm passionate about language education. I love creating fun content for our daily Speaking English podcast and helping learners around the world. Outside of work, I enjoy painting and hiking in nature."
That introduction is confident, clear, and interesting.
Thank you. It shows that with practice, everyone can go from shy and nervous to confident and natural.
Your journey is inspiring for our listeners.
I hope it encourages them to keep practicing even when it feels difficult.
Well, Lena, I think we have covered everything about answering "Tell me about yourself."
We covered so much useful information today.
We learned the present, past, future structure for formal situations.
We learned the simple and safe method for beginners with just name, location, and one interest.
We discussed how to answer in job interviews by focusing on relevant skills.
We talked about casual introductions where you share hobbies and interests.
We shared tips for shy learners, including practice, starting small, and not fearing mistakes.
And we covered 5 common mistakes to avoid when introducing yourself.
Our listeners now have all the tools they need to answer "Tell me about yourself" confidently in any situation.
Before we finish, I want to give everyone a practical challenge.
Challenges help you practice what you learned.
I want everyone listening to write down their own introduction using the present, past, future structure.
Write it in English and say it out loud at least 5 times today.
Practice in front of a mirror or record yourself on your phone.
Then leave a comment below and share one fun fact about yourself with us.
We love reading your comments and learning about each of you. It helps us feel connected to our learning community around the world.
It helps us feel connected to our learning community around the world.
Please remember to subscribe to Daily Speaking English Podcast if you have not already.
Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know when we post new lessons.
Give this episode a like if you found it helpful. That really supports us.
And share this episode with anyone who is learning English. Learning together is more fun.
We will see you in the next episode of Daily Speaking English Podcast with more practical lessons.
Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself.
Thank you for being part of our community. You are amazing.
Goodbye, everyone, and happy learning.